On August 19, 2022, Joshua Gibbons arrived at Aerojet Rocketdyne Corporation in Jonesborough, Tennessee. He sent me a link to his video of him getting arrested shortly thereafter. A few other people also submitted this video to me as well. Let's take a look at a few of the important excerpts and then we'll discuss the law and the facts.
Pictures here. Why are you taking pictures?
Working on a story.
Who are we?
Huh?
Who is we?
I didn't say we.
Who's doing the story?
Me.
For what?
For a story.
You're not supposed to be taking film or filming anything on site. You're carrying a weapon on federal property. That's just a step across the line.
I'm not on federal property, sir. I'm on the right of way. I'm on a public easement. Probably telling him there ain't a damn thing you can do. Come back. Come back. You're gonna park on the road.
How's it going?
Pretty good, y'all right?
Pretty good. Do you know who owns this over here?
Owns what? This right here?
This property, yeah.
No, I don't have a clue, bud. Don't have a clue.
Okay. Well, I don't even know what I was asking. I figured since you was parked there, you might know who it was.
No, but I mean, that's the right of way and the easement, so regardless, it's public property.
Oh, it's right away?
Well, yeah, every road has a right of way, right? In the public access easement.
Well, yeah, but not that far off. I mean, it's usually if there's like a
telephone poles is where it's always usually at. Telephone poles, it has to be. State can't put them any further or any closer.
Well, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Oh, that's on State Route 34.
Well, it don't. Well, it's still a public road.
Ridge.
Well, if you look, it's still.
Yeah.
I ain't no
Phone
far
pole
off than them phone poles are.
Well, you're off the roadway, so we'll just
I mean, I can park closer to the road if you want me to.
No, I don't want you to park on the road at all.
That's what I'm saying.
I want you to find somewhere
public. That's why I pulled off as far as I could.
Yeah.
You know, without getting on anybody's property and still being in the easement.
Yeah. Well, we just like to have you move because you're on somebody's property, and
it's
if
public
you don't have
property, sir.
It's not public property.
It is too. It's a right of way,
No.
sir. There has to be. There's an
It's
easement.
not. I mean, you.
How can I walk up the side of this road then?
Okay.
How can I walk up the side of the road?
Your car is about 15 feet off the roadway.
15 feet?
Yeah.
Well, you ain't talking about this side of the car. You go by this side. You tell me that's 15 feet off the road?
Yeah, your whole car.
No,
The
sir.
total. Yeah.
I guarantee you I could drive straight up through there and go right on the other side of that telephone pole right there.
Okay.
Telephone poles can't be.
You see a telephone pole on this side of the road?
Right there, buddy, on
How
that
far away is
driveway. Look at that driveway right
Yeah.
there. I could drive between that road and that pole right now.
Could you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, this isn't that pole.
Well, if you won't push it, we can.
Okay. Well, let's just do it.
Okay.
Let's just push it. You got anything in your pockets? Put your hands on top of the car.
You going to arrest me?
Yeah, I'm going to arrest you. Put your hands
For
on
what?
the car.
All right, hold on.
The police officer, a deputy with the Washington County Sheriff's Office, jumped straight into a warrantless arrest here. He needed probable cause to arrest Josh without an arrest warrant. There are 3 levels of interaction between a police officer and an individual. 1, a consensual encounter. 2, an investigatory detention. And 3, a warrantless arrest. So number 1 requires nothing so long as it's objectively consensual. Fourth Amendment protections do not apply to consensual encounters. 2, an investigatory detention requires reasonable suspicion. Fourth Amendment protections do apply to investigatory detentions. They must be reasonable. 3. A warrantless arrest requires probable cause. Here, the officer appears to have skipped directly to number 3, a warrantless arrest, which requires probable cause. So what's the basic criminal trespass law in Tennessee? I have a case here I researched. I looked into it, State versus Hollingsworth from 1996. It says, before an accused can be convicted of criminal trespass, the state of Tennessee must prove beyond a reasonable doubt A, the accused entered or remained on the property or a portion of the property of another person, and B, the accused did not have the owner's effective consent before entering the property. And this is from Tennessee Code, Section 39-14-405A. The accused's knowledge that he or she did not have this, quote, effective consent to enter the property may be inferred from 1, personal communication to the accused by the owner or someone with apparent authority to act for the owner, and 2, fencing or other obviously designed things to exclude intruders. There's another case from the appellate courts in Tennessee from 2000, State versus Lee, that says knowledge that the person did not have the owner's effective consent may be inferred where notice against entering or remaining is given by personal communication to the person by the owner. So 2 observations here. 1, was Josh on public or private property? And 2, if he was on private property, did Josh have knowledge that he was on private property without the owner's consent? As far as the issue over public versus private property, really more information is needed. Josh actually sent me this zoning map, which shows by the star where he was located when he was arrested. And it does really appear by this map that he was not even on private property. With the information that we have, however, we do know the following. Josh subjectively believed that he was located within the public right-of-way here. Being right on the edge of the public road, he very well may have been. You'll notice that there was a fence a little bit further off the road where this interaction took place with the deputy, and Josh was nowhere near that fence. Clearly, Josh credibly demonstrated to this police officer that he subjectively, whether he was right or wrong, he subjectively believed that he was on a public right-of-way, and not that he had any criminal intent to trespass onto a private owner's land. Secondly, the police officer here didn't know one way or the other, obviously, whether Josh was within a public right-of-way or on private property. Moreover, even if Josh was on public property, the officer admittedly didn't even know who the owner was. Therefore, in my opinion anyways, there's a great case to be made here that Josh could not have violated Tennessee's criminal trespassing statute. Even if he was on private property, there's no evidence that he had the requisite criminal intent to commit trespassing. Additionally, this officer performed almost no investigation prior to his warrantless arrest. Surprisingly, he didn't even bother to request Josh's ID first. He just arrested him. As always, thanks for watching. You'll find more information in the link below to my blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com, and check out Josh's YouTube channel where you can watch the entire video. If you have a video you want me to see, please use the submission link in the description or at the blog. If you want to learn more about these cases and your constitutional rights, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss updates or future videos. Please also comment with your thoughts about this case. Do you think that he was trespassing according to Tennessee law here? Do you think the officer was wrong? Let me know. If you want to support this channel, please consider clicking the join button and becoming a channel member or sponsor on YouTube. Remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it. See you next time.